there, friends. Dr. Gwen here from the Dr. Gwen International Training and Empowerment Academy and host of the iTunes show, The Dr. Gwen Show. I saw a post quite recently that had me thinking. The post mentioned something about the future and the future being a myth or not being what's real. And I agree with that, and I agree with that to an extent. I think there are two conversations that can be had about that. The first one is, if you consider myths to be things that are not real, that are not existing in physicality, then yes, that approach can be taken. However, there is a conversation that is to be had that things are created in our minds first. And for a lot of people, and I would dare to say for most people, even though you may not be aware of it, those things are first created in your mind. If it exists in your mind, I don't believe that it can be classified as a myth, because everything that first became physical started in the mind. And when you really think about it, you create a lot of the things that you want to achieve first in your mind. I like to take the approach that I take my future and bring my future into my present. Now, what do I mean by that? Many times when I'm creating things that I'm going to do, they may not be things that are existing right now in my life. They may be things that are out there in the future that I'm looking forward to. So I want to do X, or I have a goal to accomplish Y. Those are all things that are existing in the future. They're not necessarily existing right now, otherwise I would not be creating them as a goal. And so from that place of standing in the future and creating my present from the future, I now am able to bring that future into reality by taking the steps necessary to live it. So first, I think in my mind, I'm creating in my mind what the conditions are that I need to see to be fulfilled for me for the future. And I am bringing that into my present circumstances. So now I begin to take the actions that I need to propel me towards achieving this future that I have planned for myself, that I'm living into right now. So there are two conversations that can be had. My future is real because I'm bringing my future to live it now. To live it now, to start taking the actions. They may not exist physically, but they mentally exist. They're here. And that's the mode of operation that I am moving from. If you take the position that if it's not physically manifested, then it is myth, then I won't dispute your approach either. There's room for different opinions. However, I would dare to say that most people create their present, not necessarily from their future, but really from their past, which is what keeps them stuck. So if you want to step out and if you want to create something different than what you've always had, I encourage you to look into the future, see the goals and the dreams and the desires that you want to create, and now step back and put them here. Visualize, strategize, choose, and step into action to cause that future to become reality for you right now. Thank you once again. This is Dr. Gwen, transforming lives to live purposefully and passionately.